Hello, how you doing? Um, Hope you're well. My name is Izuchukwu Ikebunna. The name of the business I and my group will be presenting is called the Pride Gym. Our innovative business idea is to create a new gym to target a niche market for the LGBT community to help tackle mental health in a society by concentrating on a group in the market with worse mental health statistics than average. In this presentation, we will present many ideas to further the creativity of this venture and spark an interest in your mind. We will do this by drawing a statistic and evidence to show why this is a market and business venture that is potentially realistically viable with real world application. As you can see here, you can see the LBGT. The LBGT are usually seen on social media and news marching during Pride Month, fighting for the issue related to veganism and racism. According to the trusted information creator Mind.uk, they posted an information page which state that those who identify as LGBT are more likely to develop problems like low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, including social anxiety. However, being LGBT does not create those problems, although they are linked between the two. They are not a cause of one another. Some mental issues spread from homophobic, biphobia, transphobia, discrimination and struggle, sometimes leading to social isolation, exclusion and fear of rejection, which can further increase the deterioration of the mental health.
Hi, my name is Kian, and I'm going to talk you through how we came up with the initial idea. I have personal experience with mental health and its effects, as I have a friend that struggled with coming out of the closet. I then got him to pursue the gym, which eventually increases mental health, and I believe this will massively translate to the gym. Innovation and creativity. Drucker argues that innovation is the tool of an entrepreneur. As such, innovation and entrepreneurship demand creativity. According to Burns 2018, creativity is defined as creating a complex construct of describing the ability of human beings to invent something new or behave in a novel way. According to Burns 2018, innovation comes from the application of creative practices wielded by an entrepreneur. We use a creative practice called De Bono's thinking hats, the green hat, to come up with our creative idea, and then use the other hats, such as the red hat, the yellow hat, the blue hat, white hat, to come up with ways around stuff so we could make the idea better in some places and sort of reduce some of the worser aspects. We will also be glad to be adding self-defense classes, as Joyce A. Holland 2010 said that self-defense training is a powerful source of empowerment for women. Women who complete a comprehensive feminist defense class it's reported increases in self-confidence, reduced fear, more comfortable interactions with strangers, and many more. We believe this also transfers over to the LGBTQ community. We believe pushing the focus of mental health to our business will create a strong, unique selling point, as no gym, especially in the Huddersfield market, focuses on bringing a small subcategory of people into the wider society. We will also be adding dance classes, as we believe this is a nice, fun, engaging way to get people of the LGBTQ community and just the general target market to bond with each other in a nice, fun, enjoyable way. Also, there will be general fitness classes. This is a nice standard thing, probably will happen once a day, unlike martial arts classes, which would have to be less because it's more expensive to afford a martial arts instructor to run a class than it is for general fitness classes. Mental health buddies. We believe this is a unique, innovative idea that will give us an edge over competitors. This would simply just be an app that allow you to enter your details of when you enter a gym, and it will pair you up with a buddy of similar circumstances that has also used this app. This will allow you to communicate and maybe just go to the gym together, work out together, or spend time outside of the gym just to try and get people to pair on like a more social interaction kind of level. Now for a petal analysis. there is a very strong political view on the LGBT community. So when reaching a wide consumer base, there could be a lot of criticism when we focus on a niche part, such as the LGBT community. Economically, after the COVID-19 pandemic, there's been a massive rises in obesity over lockdown, and people are wanting to get into a gym, increasing the demand for gyms and thus for our Pride Gym. Socially, it's becoming more acceptable to be part of the LGBTQ community, and thus growing amounts of LGBT also increases the amount of our niche target market. Technologically, the youth are more likely to be part of the LGBTQ community than other generations, such that they are more likely to use social media. And there's been huge growing trends in an app called TikTok, which the LGBTQ have marketed on multiple occasions, which we can also use to push our marketing strategies and reach our target market with ease. Legally, luckily there are not many legal factors that need to be taken into consideration when marketing towards the LGBTQ community, as it's just a category of people. Environmentally, people of the LGBTQ community are significantly more likely to care about the environment. According to Noah Goodwin in 2019, he stated that climate change was a large issue for the LGBTQ. This is good for Pride Gym, as we can promote economically friendly products that will boost the gym's reputation significantly. Now I will pass you over to Robert to go through the target market.
Hello, my name is Robert and I will be explaining the target market of Pride Gym. As we are targeting a niche in the market, the marketing strategy will not be focused on the LGBT plus community, as this would hinder the average gym goers, as they may feel uncomfortable with large rainbow flags around the gym. Focusing on the average gym goer, who is around 40 years old, we would still need to convince them to join the gym, as they would bring important sales to the gym, which in turn brings revenue that will cover our high startup costs and also the high street rent. So, how will we target our target market? The average gym goer is around 40, so they might prefer a more convenient approach that could involve paper leaflets or more traditional approaches like word of mouth to market our gym. However, the LGBT plus community is more likely to be younger and have to use more modern approaches like the social medias. So, what are the problems that Pride Gym might face? It can be seen as a very controversial business plan, as we are trying to include a very diverse population. Within communities at the minute, the Muslim community tend to be less willing to accept the LGBT plus community, which could cause problems. As a country in a whole, the UK is very accepting, which is good for Pride Gym. However, in general, less educated people tend to be less willing to accept the LGBT plus community. This is a problem for Pride Gym, as it may lead to damaging marketing campaigns about the gym, but also we'd have to try and increase our reputation around to increase sales. Another problem for Pride Gym is a concentration within the gym market that currently exists. At the minute, there are 4 big brands that account for 47.2% of the market, according to IBS World. They do have a lot of control of the market. However, as this slide and the pie chart suggests, there is around 75% of gyms that only operate with 4 or less employees. This would give hope to Pride Gym, as it means we will not have to employ that many employees for each site. Another problem is that Pure Gym are looking to increase their control in the market with the acquisition of Fitness World in 2019. This proves that they want to take control of the market and are very ambitious. This could be a bad thing for Pride Gym, however it could also remove competition, which could present opportunities. The biggest problem for any new business is that they do not know if there will be enough demand for the service or product at the start. To combat this, we could start a minimum viable product, which is a product made with minimal effort and is used to test the value of an assumption. For Pride Gym, this could be gathering a group of LGBT plus people who would be interested in going to the gym and organizing a trip to a normal gym to see if they would go. Another reason this is useful is because it does not have to have the high startup cost of a normal gym, and we could just make sure that there is enough demand before starting the gym.
Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Ja, danke.